Okay, Riot MMO confirms third person. They said this MMO is going to be based off of the League of Legends type shit, and I can't wait for that because they have over 160 characters and people. Listen, I just started League of Legends a few weeks ago. Hopefully, I can get to Masters at least. I like to use Shyvana, Poppy, and for mid, I like to go either Kale or Samira. I think that's how you say her name. The girl that's just like Dante on Devil May Cry. Yeah, she is like that if you ask me. I don't know how they're gonna make a action combat and a mobile. Like, how do you make a mobile MMO while people are playing on console and PC? How do you do that? That's got to be one intense cell phone you have.
Last week, we finally got confirmation that the Riot MMO is still alive and kicking. For many who are not as familiar with game development, or maybe those who have simply just been hurt far too many times, seeing Ghostcrawler and then weeks later Xenogenic leave the project may have raised some concerns. I think this lovely and eloquent post by Riot's co-founder stating that everything is fine, the game is in great hands, and they are proud of the direction of the game really should have been enough to calm any tensions.
That's what they do to try to get people back on their side. When they see a powerful person leaving, something's going on and it smells fishy. Everything's fine, like that dog.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay. Things are gonna be okay.
This is fine.
But it wasn't. Reddit was on fire, my comments section went ape mode, and just when you start to think Twitter couldn't get any worse, it did. And to be fair, there are a lot of areas of concern for this title, but I don't think it's the same concerns that many of you have. Luckily, this week, after a few long months of no public job listings, we finally received a new job post that confirmed many things that we have been speculating for the last couple years at this point. These being the camera perspective, the type of combat, and potential cross-platform support. Now, all of this info is coming from the posting for lead game designer Combat, unpublished MMO. First off, it looks like at this point we can pretty much confirm that the game will in fact be third person. Within the job posting's desired qualifications, they stated they are looking for someone with direct experience across both third person action and MMO genres. Now, the verbiage here may be a touch confusing, so let's break it down for the Papegas in chat. First, we have third person action. This can be anything from Elden Ring to Black Desert Online. The third person POV.
The Black Desert Online should be where you should go with it, to be honest with you.
Is arguably the most popular storytelling perspective in video games and even movies. The third-person POV refers to a perspective in which the camera is locked onto a character, usually peering over their shoulder. So any game like that would kind of qualify as third-person action. And the other part to that is the MMO genre, which really could be anything from Ultima Online to EverQuest or World of Warcraft to Elder Scrolls Online. Now, where this gets slightly interesting, at least to me, is that they are looking for someone with experience in both of these fields. However much I would love to see Elden Ring's combat pasted into an MMORPG, it's really just not that simple though. Luckily, what we can deduce from this one singular line is that more than likely the game will in fact be third person. But it also did say action combat as well, which if we scroll up to the top of the post, confirms what many of us have been suspecting all along. At the top of the posting, Riot Games says, "We're on a mission to deliver a game that players have been yearning for, an MMO set in the League universe. We aspire to provide a generational leap in the genre that satisfies old fans and newcomers alike. A key ingredient to our success is delivering cutting-edge action combat that is immediately satisfying and remains engaging for..."
The nail is hit right on the head. You know how Asmongold, he has been playing World of Warcraft since he was a child, since he was younger, and he just be on it day and night for years. I want to be deep in a game like that, and right now I am deep in the League of Legends because it is so fun to play. Imagine this as a MMO. Oh my god, I wonder what kind of players you can. What kind of player you can make. Yeah, if I had to pick, I would probably say either Katarina or Echo. because of the chronomancer. That controlling space and time and shit. Or Israel.
Thousands of hours of play. So honestly, at this point, if you still think the Riot MMO is going to be tab target combat, okay, boomer. And last on today's list of topics to go over that hopefully will refill our copium tanks and remind us why we wake up every morning, we got further confirmation that the Riot MMO is likely to feature cross-platform play. Now, if I didn't have 1,000 other reasons why you should hit that subscribe button, I want to remind you all that I broke this news nearly a year ago, where I speculated at the end of my Bethesda showcase video that Riot Games was planning to add cross-platform support, given the likelihood of controller support that was confirmed by Greg Street in Twitter DMs, as well as them adding PC, console, and mobile qualifications in nearly all of their job postings since. And now with this newest job posting, they have once again asked for experience across a variety of platforms like PC, console, and mobile. Alternatively to what I view as confirmations about the third-person perspective in action combat, I think this cross-platform is a little more subjective. This may just be something that they are open to experimenting with, as yes, the game is still very early in development. But I also think mobile support isn't this terrible thing that some may think. Now, if the game does feature cross-platform support, it does have some pretty interesting implications though. First, I think that this all but confirms that the game will have a limited action set or limited number of abilities to give to the player at any given time throughout its gameplay. This again has been made very popular through game titles such as Elden Ring, League of Legends, or even MMOs like Guild Wars 2 or Albion Online, all of which in my opinion are great games that don't have any.
Guild Wars 2 is a very good game. I like that. I want to get involved in World of Warcraft, but I wonder if I'm like too far behind, because that's like a 14, 15-year-old game, right? Or over a 14, 15-year-old game. Just like League is.
Any limits to their skill cap or combat depth. Albion Online, for example, even has a very successful mobile port and allows players to farm while traveling, sitting on the bus, or even on an airplane. To me, this is just a really great feature that opens up accessibility to a much wider audience, something that, in my opinion, we just don't have in the MMO genre currently. I don't think these immersive and awe-striking worlds should be gatekept by those who can afford gaming PCs with $1,000 graphic cards. As always, I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this is just going to be another mobile gacha Genshin nonsense game, or something so much greater like I do? Let me know in the comments, or even better, come join our ever-growing Discord, of which we've fondly started referring to as the Riot MMO support group.
You know, I don't understand why companies try to gotcha fans when games are highly anticipated, you know, kind of like Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I bought that shit. I pre-ordered that shit. Like, I was so ready for that game. And then the game came out and it was a buggy mess. And even in the buggy mess, I played the shit out that game. The story was immaculate. No side mission was the same. Literally none of them. Some of them will throw you off guard. And spoiler alert, if you haven't played Cyberpunk 2077, I would recommend you play a man and romance Pan Am. That is literally the best ending. I've never played a game with that good of an ending. I think the second best ending, which would probably be Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Cause how deep that game is and how many endings it is. You can tell when a company care about their game. And what's that company called that made whatever that company is that made Cyberpunk 2077, they care about that game too. But the problem is it has to be a higher up problem. The higher ups probably said, I want you to put this game out right here on this date because I need my money. And I can't stand those type of people. If you just don't have the patience, then you shouldn't even be in that space in the first place. You should just give them your money and shut up. Let them deliver the product. As just ask for updates on it. Where it's at. Is the game done? Is it a buggy mess? If it's not, fix it. They should have. If they push that game back one more year, we talking game of the year easy. Riot, please don't fuck this one up. Cause this could be the next World of Warcraft right here. You're already got amazing success with League of Legends. And within League of Legends, they came out with 4 women in League. One of them I actually play a lot too, which is Evelyn in the jungle. 4 players, and made them an album and topped the charts in the pop charts in the Billboard 100. That's how popular this game is. You already got the people behind you, so it ain't like you're starting from zero. All you gotta do is just don't fuck this up. Riot, please don't fuck this up. I want to be deep in the kind of game like this. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. This has been, check out bro's video. He only got 3,000 subscribers. Oh hey, Spun. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.